Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. We have the Shimano Calcutta Conquest DC today. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we have the Shimano Calcutta Conquest DC here. The Conquest has been a reel that I've longed to have, and it's finally here. Not only that, but I have the DC version. So if you guys aren't familiar, Shimano released this specific reel back in 2020. The DC version is only available in a JDM market. So if you guys are interested in the reel, check out Asian Fishing Portal. Check out Digitaka. However, the US market does have the non-DC version. So if you guys want the DC one in particular, you can find us on Facebook Marketplace, or you could find it on eBay or the websites I listed below. This particular model is a 100 size. It's also available on 200, but I opted for the 100 due to the size and what I wanted to use it for. This thing palms amazingly, guys. Pretty sweet, pretty small, and I'm going to do some comparison size here in a second, but this is a fantastic reel. Let's get a quick weight on it so I can show you guys how much it weighs. Alright, got a quick scale here. Alright, got a scale. Alright, pretty close. Shimano advertises that it's 8.5 ounces. That's the weight of the reel, and the line capacity is it's got a pretty decent line capacity here for such a small bodied reel. 12 pounds at 100 yards, 14 pounds at 90 yards, or 16 pounds at 80 yards. So it's pretty standard in terms of what you get for in terms of spool capacity for a 100 size. The best thing about this reel is how smooth it is. I mean, this thing is ultra smooth. They put a lot of technology into this reel, and it definitely shows. Shimano claims that this is their best performing long distance casting baitcast, round baitcast on the market today. Personally, I can't wait to put it to the test this spring. It is brand new to me, and I just wanted to do a quick video because I haven't found any video on this, quite honestly, in terms of close-ups. I've seen a couple of people fish with these, but I haven't seen any actual close-up video shots and comparison in terms of size and performance yet. So super glad to have this in my arsenal. As I talked a little bit about earlier, this reel has a lot of technology. Of course, they got the DC, they have the micro modular gearings, the Hagane body, X-ship, MGL spool, I mean, 12 ball bearings. This thing goes on and on and on. Anything you can find in terms of technology that Shimano has, it's in this reel. And so for such a pricey thing, this is $699, $700, and so this is very expensive in terms of what you get. I do want to talk about one of the big things here, and this is going to be the thing that makes it the best, are the brake settings. So let's talk about it. It's got an external brake setting here and also an internal one. Let's talk about the internal one first. So to open it, there's a little lever here, and you just push this down and it pops out. For a lot of the guys that have lost the side plate, you're going to love this. This thing stays on. It doesn't fall off. So if anybody has ever lost a side plate before in a lake, or while you're fishing and the boat bounces off, falls into the lake or river, this is pretty cool because this will not come off. It's actually it's basically stuck here by some sort of a hinge and screw, and so it always stays like that. So let's talk about the braking system real quick. It's got 3 different settings. It's got F for fluorocarbon, it's got N for nylon, and it's got this last one, PE, for braid. So basically it goes from most amount of braking to least amount of braking. So if you want to maximize it, you're going to go all the way to F. And if you want to minimize your brake settings, you're going to go to PE. So these are the internal ones. Pretty simple. To close it, push it down, and you have this little lever, push it back, and you're all set. It is going to be locked for you. Now let's talk about the external. It's got a couple of brake settings there too as well. 4 in particular. It's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's got a W here at the top. And we're going to come back to that one in a second. But it goes from the least amount of brake, 1, all the way up to 4. And this is basically like a 5th brake setting here, but it's actually W, and that stands for wind. This is going to be designed for a windy mode. So if you guys want to get the most of your braking for whatever you're casting, in terms of you're throwing in the wind, you're trying to skip docks, whatever that is, this is going to be the highest brake setting you have on the external dial. So least amount all the way up to your highest brake setting there. This again is a fantastic reel, in my opinion. I can't wait to get on it, on the water with it. I'm going to be throwing a lot of spinner baits with this, maybe some jigs too as well. But this is, I'm stoked. I haven't been this excited for a while because this is my first round reel, and it's the top one out on the market. Let me bring in a couple reels here in terms of size comparison here. So we have the Antares DC, which is coming up in another video, sneak peek. And you can take a look at the size comparison between these two. I mean, take a look at that. In terms of how long the Antares is compared to the Calcutta Conquest, I mean, just how small of a package this is. A lot of people really think these are really big reels, but for 100 size, this is actually a very small package. So take a look at that. Take a look at the sides. And take a look at that, guys. I'm trying to get the focus here. But just take a look at terms of overall size. I mean, the round reel is not that big, especially the 100 size. This is a very small package. That's why I'm so excited to use it. And I'm going to take this out of focus. I'm going to bring in the Tatula for any Daiwa guys, because a lot of people have this reel, so I think it's a really good comparison. And the size comparison between the Tatula and the Calcutta Conquest DC. I mean, look at that. The Calcutta is actually smaller in terms of length, and it gets a little bit more round. So this Calcutta might be a little bit bigger in terms of its height, but not by much. Not by much. You know, so just a little comparison here for all you guys. You know, that if you guys have any questions about that, you know, let me know. But to sum this up, I'm excited. And I hope you guys are too, because when I'm going to be on the channel, I'm going to really be throwing this guy out a lot alongside my Antares DC. And you're going to see a lot of video footage with this. And, you know, if there's anything you guys want to see, if you guys have any questions about this reel in particular, go ahead and make sure you comment. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. It definitely supports the channel. And keep an eye out for the next video, because the next one we're going to be talking about is the Antares. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for close-up shots. Thanks.